what I want to do is shading and maybe add some detail. Okay, so for the things that I want to share about my talking time, that would be telling your love out loud. Okay, so why it is related to the last topic that I share with you. The last topic I talked about the superpower I'm having. The superpower that I'm having is the ability to turning back time. But if you heard that, you know what I mean by turning back time. So, and hi everyone, hi Alice, hi Hui. Is that your first time coming to the live session? So it's my sharing session, give you some inspiration and ideas, and hopefully this would bring a new way of thinking for you to treat the people or bring some awareness for you in your life. Okay, so I will be talking and I will be sharing my thoughts and also doing this my own Zentangle project at the same time. So if you like to join this, you can just simply take a paper and just follow what I'm doing every time when I'm doing this sharing session. Okay, so I was talking about my ability of turning back time and why I share about this was because to remind you that we actually have to live at the moment, live this current moment. You have to aware the ability of creating your future is actually live well at this moment. Okay, so in extension of this topic, today I want to share with you about one of my habits that I've been practicing lately, and it's already part of me for a long time, but recently I practiced this deeper. So what is this? Is basically tell your love out when you feel you love somebody or you have a feeling of good feeling about something or somebody, then just tell them. Okay, so first I would say about what makes me have this awareness. That was from some tragedy, actually, that some friend, or I saw some people's friends, or some are my friends, they pass away unpredictable, with no sign. They just gone and they just pass away. And it's very common to see people will post on their Facebook page, the Facebook wall, the person who has passed away, and they would tell, oh, how much I miss you, how much I love you, after they pass away, and you post it on the wall, which they may not, or probably not able to see this is how much you love them, you know. So I was thinking, why you tell them here on Facebook? It's like you're not really telling them, you are telling the world, rather than telling this person who has passed away that you loved him, you loved her or him after they pass away. So I was thinking, this is not right. I don't want to live my life with regret. So I decided that incidents that happen again and again, every time when I see anyone pass away, unpredictable, every time I see this, I remind myself. It's like a reminder. So I told myself, don't let myself regret. If I feel great about somebody, someone, I like her style, I like her dress, I should tell her immediately, tell him immediately. And I know it's very difficult at the very beginning because I was brought up at the same culture as everyone in Asia. You know, our culture basically is quite shy and usually not telling us to express our feeling well. So we don't usually express how much we love somebody. And yeah, of course, it's difficult for me if we brought up in this kind of culture. So I started with practicing saying thank you, aware of all the good thing, a beautiful word, what else, a little help, you know, that bring awareness into these tiny little things that people gave you. So I started to bring this awareness, increase my ability to on this awareness. So I started by thank you, and not just only thank you. Usually I'll say practice telling that person what I appreciated about in why I'm saying thank you, you know. So I would say thank you for making my day. Thank you for a good smile. Thank you for waiting, you know. So I started to practice with thank you. I think that would be the most easiest way to practice expressing your appreciation to anybody, not just only your family and friends or colleagues, but also a stranger. And lately I even practice to say it to total stranger. That could be a chef or the stall owner, that thank you for bringing us this nice food. Thank you for making this craft or artwork so delicate. The delicate artwork that you bring to us is mind-blowing. So I would tell them they are basically stranger. What's wrong with my tongue? Okay, so yeah, that's what I mean. You can try, if this is something new to you as well, try with appreciation by saying thank you. But thank you itself is not enough. You can tell them why you thank them. Thank you for making me a good food. yeah, I know it sounds weird because you pay for it, right? But still, not every time you pay for delicious food, but every time we pay. So anything that you can appreciate, just tell that person. And about increasing my awareness, I also practice myself whenever I scroll on Facebook, on my friends' society. So whenever I see somebody dressed really nice, that I really gives me another second to watch, to look at the picture. Usually we don't always comment on everything that we look in Facebook. It seems like because that would be too much, right? But after I train myself on this awareness, whenever I have tiny, just maybe one sentence of the feelings or my thoughts that happen at that 1 second, like, oh my god, this dress so nice, oh my god, the hair so nice, usually we just skip. But now every time, whenever I aware of this feeling, I would scroll back and then leave a comment to my friends. I say, do you know that you're really gorgeous, you look really gorgeous in this picture. Not afraid of expressing a compliment to somebody. Yeah. So started by doing all this. That's what I do. And of course, I think it's not easy for us to express your love to somebody. I can recall the generation of our parents. They don't usually show their love to children even. But now in the new generation, it's different. The parents, like us, in our generation, we will usually, it's common for us to tell our children that we love them. But not on our parents. I don't usually hear this from our parents. So what I mean is expressing your love. If you feel the love, if you appreciate that your family, your siblings, or even your parent, or just relative, just tell them. Just tell them how much you appreciate the effort that they come to fetch you after work. The wait, they wait you when fetching you back home and didn't make a complaint. The effect is basically that person, they will feel really different. I mean, in a good way. So they feel their efforts being seen by this person, by the person they love. And in return, they are much willing to do more, to contribute more to this person. Because they're feeling great and they know that all the effort was appreciated. So tell me if you were this person, like if you are this lucky person that your daughter, your kids, your wife, your husband, they are the lovely person, they are the lovable person that always tell you how much special you are, how great you are, you know. So tell me if you are this lucky person. Well, I personally always, because I have trained myself at this part of awareness, so the person that I praise the most would be my husband. A lot of time, a lot of things he did to me, he has patience when I didn't have, and or when I'm having emotion, he's the one who giving me patience. These are the tiny effort that he gave to me. Or he accompanied me to the places I want to go, to the events that I want to visit or join. So he would be the one who accompanied me to go to the place or meeting the people because I wanted to. So all this effort, after everything, after the whole event, I would just tell him thank you for doing this for me. Thank you for accompanying me or taking me to this place just because basically I want it. And yeah, so, and he is always also show his feeling like, oh, you're so how he usually react, like oh, like I don't know how to describe, like he would, every time when I show my appreciation, that, or I see or appreciate his effort, you know, the feeling he gave to me is like, oh, of course I do this for you, you know. And suddenly, in all of a sudden, like the old folks always say, love is in the air. So this is how exactly the feeling, that moment we had whenever I praise him, compliment him, appreciate all his effort. So that is the moment he would give, or the reaction he gave back to me. Yeah. So all my motivation of doing this, basically just, I don't want to live with regret. I want to tell this person how much I appreciate when I still can, when the chance is still there. You know, even just the food stall that at the street side that making so nice, the food is so enjoyable. I want to tell the person who make this food that, you know what, I really enjoy your food and I come all the way here because your food is really nice. Or I would say, you know, your food reminds me of my childhood. I used to have this taste of noodle when I was younger at my hometown. You know, I would talk to that person. I said, thank you. I like this, you know, and I don't know how they would feel, but definitely it's a positive feeling. And in all of a sudden, the whole room, the whole area, the whole universe, basically, it just became so positive, so warm. And me personally, I find this positive energy could last for days or week, you know. So it's really up to person. Maybe because I have more self-awareness on I have more awareness on the positive things. So maybe that's the reason I have my positive energy whenever it happens, it stays longer. But I'm not sure about other people. But basically that's how I feel. So, but the only motivation is I don't want to regret one day when the food has gone, because all this time maybe there's no one telling the chef that his food is appreciated by someone, or the food is recalling someone's memory, the good memory, just because no one told him. So, but it doesn't matter how the reason of the beautiful things have gone. But me personally, I just want to grab the chance to tell how much they meant to me. And I want to always show my friends. You know, there's one of my experience just recently. In all of a sudden, I recall my memory, one of a good memory that I had when I worked to earn my study fee, to earn my college fee, you know. And during that few months of work, I met a bunch of my colleagues, which is they are really nice, and we get well together, and we live together at that work of the period of the three months, you know, the period of my working. We work, live together, we love everything together. It's like more than just working together. We're like friends. Well, we are friends. So it's really enhanced my experience, enhanced the beautiful memory. So it makes my tough life less tough. So it all that thing happened, I think 10 years ago. But in all of a sudden, in one morning, that memory just came back into my mind. And at that moment, I feel so grateful that time I choose to work there and work with these people. And they just gave me a beautiful memory. So I immediately sent her in message that I told her that I don't know why, but in all of a sudden I remember you, you know, all the memory that we had just came back, and I remember you, and I want to tell you how much grateful I am to meet you, to work with you. You know, you just make my working life easier and happier. You know, and she replied, you know, it's really, why you're so sentimental. I just don't know how to reply you, or I don't know what should I say. She told me that well, and she replied that she also remember me all this time, you know, on and off, in a good way, of course. And then she reminds me that, she said, every time when I'm applying my moisturizer on my face, I remember the time you helped me on the face massage, and I was, I forgot that I have this technique. I have learned this technique before, and I forgot. And I told her that maybe it's weird for somebody like suddenly tell you all this thing, like tell you how much I appreciate you or things like that. But I'm not normal. At least in this way. I'm different. You know that I'm different. And then she said, you're different from anyone she knows, or the ordinary people. So then she told me how much she appreciate me as well. And in that moment, love is in the air. Again. Alright, so I think I have finished my work today, and I don't want to go any further. So at the end of the recording, I have shared my experience, and I can guarantee you the things that all these beautiful feelings you had, once you tell that person, you can message them or write them a piece of note. Just express how much you enjoy the positive feelings you enjoy. Once you gave them this feeling, I can guarantee you it's gonna bring you back the positive energy, the positive, the beautiful energy. Is rather than just positive, but it's like you're being loved. You feel the love when the moment you express this feeling out to this person. Sometimes they just don't know how to react, or just don't know how to reply you, but it's okay. But the moment when you say it, you feel the love, basically. And then if after this video, if you decided to start to practice this to the friends, family, or the people around you, could be anyone, stranger, and you feel like is a good way, or is a good thing to do for yourself, well, you can always start with thank them. Just tell them thank you for your little wait, even just 1 minute. Thank you. Thank you for thank the delivery man that wait you, rather than they ask you to wait them. So it could be in different reasons that you can appreciate and tell them how much you appreciate them. Just start with being thankful, and not to only the people you know, but anyone that appear in your surrounding. Could be a person that waiting a car with you, but is total stranger, and maybe she has a very nice perfume. You can say, you just make the air so much nicer. You just make the air that I breathe in so much nicer. Think, if you're that person, you definitely will have a different feeling, right? Yeah. So try to practice that and see what is the difference that's gonna bring you. Okay, so start with tiny little thing. I know it's gonna be weird. Somebody maybe look at you with weird eyes. You know, I don't care. I just want to tell you how great, you know. But if it's weird for you, I don't mind. It's not harmful anyway. So yeah. So these are the things that I do. How about you? Leave me your comments below. And if you like my sharings, just make just follow. I'm not in my mind right now. So if you like my channel, my sharings about art and about life, just follow my channel on YouTube or Instagram. Instagram is more my private life, my daily life. I show my cats, my food, my art, everything there. But if you like to have more videos or live session like this, just follow my YouTube or Facebook, and I will just appear at this live session anytime, anywhere. Yeah, basically anytime and anywhere. So I don't fix myself anymore because I find myself much relaxing, and my time, it's so much unpredictable. It's so unpredictable. So I don't want to give myself the pressure. No? Okay. So I think that's all for today. Yeah. So until next time, see you. But if you like to have some practice with me together when I'm doing this, you can just bring up any paper or the pen around you, and you can just follow me doing the Zentangle art like I'm doing right now. Okay, so until next time, see you. Bye bye.